morning students. Welcome to my class of standard 10th, subject mathematics part 2, chapter 5, coordinate geometry. My dear students, today we are going to start new chapter number 5, coordinate geometry. In your previous standard, 9th standard, you have studied how to find out the distance between the 2 points, right? You have studied how to find out the distance between the 2 points when the coordinates are given. You were using the formula higher coordinate minus lower coordinate in 9th standard. Now in 10th standard we are going to use different formula of distance. Why? Because the points lie on xy plane. The points lie on xy planes means what? On graph you have x-axis and y-axis. Okay, so that is called xy plane. So suppose coordinate of A coordinate is 2, 3 and your B coordinate is 4, 2. Example. So this is x1, this is y1. This first coordinate is of x, second coordinate is of y. And for B, this will be x2 and this will be y2. Why? Because they lie on the graph. This point A lies on the graph. So this is 2 is from x side, 3 is from y side. Okay, and B coordinate also lie on the graph. So 4 is from x side and 2 is from y side. So we are giving x1 y1 and x2 y2. Now you have to find out the distance between these points. So you will use the distance formula and your formula will be AB is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square, okay, plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. This is your formula which you will be using in practice set 5.1 to find out the distance. Okay, or you can use like this also. AB is equal to square root of x1 minus x2 the whole square plus y1 minus y2 the whole square. Any one formula you can use. Okay, out of this two formula, any one formula you can use, you will get the answer same. So in practice set 5.1 we are going to use only this formula. Okay, so you have to find out the distance between the 2 points. Okay, these 2 points lie on xy plane. Again I am saying these 2 points lie on xy plane. Xy plane means on the graph. Is that clear all of you? So now we are going to start practice set 5.1. Okay, now come to practice set 5.1. Your first sum is this. A coordinate is 2, 3 and B coordinate is 4, 1. And the question is find the distance between each of the pair of the points. You have to find the distance between this AB. Okay, so here first of all you have to write x1 is equal to 2, comma y1 is equal to 3. x1 y1. Okay, x2 is equal to 4, comma y2 is equal to 1. This is x2 y2. First of all you have to mention this, then you have to write by using distance formula. By using distance formula. Your distance formula is AB is equal to x2 minus x1 the whole square, x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Okay, you can use this formula also, or if you want you can write x1 minus x2 the whole square plus y1 minus y2 the whole square. Anyhow you can use the formula. Once again I am telling you, any formula you can use in this. Okay, so therefore AB is equal to, see now it is very easy sum, square root of x2 is 4 minus 2, 4 minus 2 the whole square plus y2 is 1 minus 3 the whole square. So therefore AB is equal to square root of 4 minus 2 is 2, 2 square plus 1 minus 3 is minus 2 the whole square. Okay, and therefore AB is equal to square root of 2 square is 4 and minus 2 square is also 4. Minus minus becomes plus. All of you know very well, minus minus becomes plus. So AB is equal to square root of 4 plus 4. That is equal to, here AB is equal to square root of 8. 4 plus 4 is 8. Or you can write, you know it is 4 2s are 8. Okay, 4 2s are 8 होता है. Or you can write 2 root 2, because square root of 4 is 2. So 2 root 2. Okay, square root of 8 is equal to 2 root 2. So we got the answer here. Our first one answer is AB is equal to root 8, that is equal to 2 root 2. So it is very easy. In practice set 5.1 we are only using the distance formula. Okay, now come to the second sum of practice set 5.1. Total there are 6 sums. I am going to show you the 4 sums. 4 sums I am going to show you from first part. Okay, same question. Okay, you have to find out the distance between these points. Okay, here as you know, this is x1. x1 is equal to minus 5 and y1 is equal to 7. x1 y1. x2 is equal to minus 1. y2 is equal to 3. First of all you have to mention like this, x1 y1, x2 y2. Then you have to write by using distance formula. By using distance formula. So your distance formula, PQ is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Then PQ is equal to square root of x2. x2 is minus 1. x2 is minus 1 and x1 is minus 5. x1 you can see x1 is minus 5. So this minus and this minus, see here, this minus and this minus will become plus. Minus minus becomes plus. So directly I am writing plus 5. x2 is minus 1. Okay, and x1 is minus 5. So this minus minus becomes plus. x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 3 minus 7 the whole square. So therefore PQ is equal to square root of minus 1 plus 5, minus plus minus. Okay, 5 minus 1 will be 4. 4 square plus 3 minus 7. 3 minus 7 is minus 4 square. Okay, and therefore PQ is equal to square root of 4 square is 16. Again minus 4 square is also 16. So this will be 16. So therefore PQ is equal to square root of 32. Square root of 32 means what now? 32 means 16 to the 32. You know 16 to the 32. So your answer will be 4 root 2. 16 to the 32. 4 square is 16. 16 to the 32. So your answer is 4 root 2. Correct? Please copy it down this sum. Okay, we are using the same formula, distance formula only. Total there are 6 sums. I am going to solve 4 sums for you. Remaining 2 you will solve by yourself. Copy it down. Okay, now come to sum number 3, practice at 5.1. Okay, same way we are going to use the distance formula. So first of all, here x1 is equal to 0. We will mention first x1 equal to 0, y1 is equal to minus 3. x1, y1. Okay, x2 is equal to 0 and y2 is equal to 5 upon 2. x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, always you have to mention this. After this you will write by using distance formula. By using distance formula. Your distance formula RS is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. RS is equal to x2 is 0, x1 is also 0, 0 minus 0 the whole square plus y2 is 5 upon 2, y2 is 5 upon 2 and y1 is minus 3. So this minus and this minus will become plus. Okay, directly you can also write. Okay, minus minus becomes plus. Therefore RS is equal to 0 minus 0 is 0 only. Okay, 0 square will be 0. Okay, answer will be 0. And here 5 upon 2 plus 3 you will equalize. 5 upon 2 plus 3 upon 1 you will equalize in rough column. You know how to equalize. 2 ones are 2, 1 5s are 5, 2 3s are 6. So 5 plus 6 upon 2. 5 plus 6 upon 2 to the whole square. So therefore RS is equal to, this will be 0 only, and plus 5 plus 6 is 11 upon 2 the whole square. So now 0 plus 11 upon 2 the whole square will be same, 11 upon 2 the whole square will only. So I am writing it here. Therefore RS is equal to square root of 11 upon 2 the whole square. 0 plus this will be same, 11 upon 2 the whole square only. Okay, now this square and this square will get cancelled and you will get the answer RS is equal to 11 upon 2. So your final answer is RS is equal to 11 upon 2. Distance between the RS is 11 upon 2. Okay, so here you have to equalize the denominator and after equalizing you got this. यहाँ पर तो 0 है, तो 0 प्लस करेंगे तो 0 has no value. Okay, 0 plus this will be same and this square and this square will get cancelled. Please copy it down. Okay, now come to sum number 4. Sum number 4, L coordinate is 5 comma minus 8. Okay, so here x1 is equal to 5, y1 is equal to minus 8. Okay, and x2 is equal to minus 7 and y2 is equal to minus 3 by using distance formula. And your distance formula will be, you know, x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. And also, you know, the distance formula is x1 minus x2 the whole square plus y1 minus y2 the whole square. Okay, there are two different ways which I showed you. So now we are using in different way, so that you will understand, yes, okay, both the formula we can use in exam, answer will be the same. So I am using now x1 minus x2 the whole square plus y1 minus y2 the whole square. Instead of x2 minus x1, I am using x1 minus x2. Here also y1 minus y2 instead of y2 minus y1. Okay, three sums I showed you with the help of x2 minus x1 the whole square and y2 minus y1 the whole square. Now one sum I am showing you with the help of this formula also, so that you will understand properly. Okay, thoroughly you will understand we can use any formula. Okay, so see now, LQ is equal to square root of x1 is 5, okay, and x2 is minus 7, so this minus minus becomes plus. 5 plus 7 the whole square plus y1 is minus 8, y1 is minus 8 and y2 is minus 3, so this minus minus becomes plus. Okay, so LQ is equal to square root of 5 plus 7 is 12, 12 square plus minus 8 plus 3 will be minus 5 the whole square. Minus plus minus, you know, okay, bigger number sign is minus. 8 minus 3 is 5. So you will get LQ is equal to square root of 12 square is 144 plus 5 square is 25, and therefore LQ is equal to 144 plus 25 will be 169, and square root of 169 you are getting, you know, square root of 169. So therefore LQ is equal to 13, because directly the square root of 169 is 13. So here we got the answer of fourth one also very easily. Okay, if you will use any formula, x2 minus x1 the whole square or x1 minus x2 the whole square, any type formula, answer will be the same. This we have proved here. Copy it down. Okay, now my dear students, come to question number 2. Determine whether the points are collinear. These 3 points are collinear or not. Okay, A coordinate is 1 comma minus 3, B coordinate is 2 comma minus 5, C coordinate is minus 4 comma 7. Now here we have to show whether the points are collinear or not. You know collinear points. Collinear points are those points which lie on the straight line. Okay, so we have to show. Now how to show? So in this sum you will use distance formula only. Okay, in this sum you are going to use distance formula only 3 times. 3 times means first you will find out the distance between AB, then you will find out distance between BC, and then you will find out distance between AC. Okay, and then you will check the sum of the two distance, it should be equal to the third. If sum of the two distance matlab AB or BC, suppose AB, distance AB and distance BC is equal to distance AC, okay, then the points are collinear or anyhow. Is that clear? Is that clear? So isme you have to solve 3 times. 3 times you will use the formula. So first time we are using for the distance between A and B. Okay, x1 is 1, y1 is minus 3, x2 is 2, y1 is minus 5. So y2 is minus 5. x1 1, y1 minus 3, x2 is 2 and y2 is minus 5. So by using distance formula, your distance formula, you know, distance a comma b also you can write. Distance a comma b is equal to, formula you know very well, x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Okay, so first of all we are solving of AB, then next time BC, then AC. Okay, so here x2 is 2 minus x1 is 1, 2 minus 1 the whole square plus y2 is minus 5 and y1 is minus 3, so minus minus becomes plus. Okay, so you will get 2 minus 1, 1 square plus minus plus minus, minus plus minus, you know, 5 minus 3 is minus 2 the whole square. So here 1 plus 4, 1 plus 4, this will be root 5. So distance a comma b is root 5. Okay, after getting this distance a comma b root 5, now we will move towards BC. अभी ये होने के बाद में BC, distance between B and C find करने का. ऐसा ही same you will use this only, okay, for B and C, and then A and C. मतलब 3 times you are using distance formula. Okay, so this you know very easily, you can solve it. Okay, now for again for distance between B and C, now x1 is equal to 2, y1 is equal to minus 5, x1 y1, x2 is equal to minus 4 and y2 is equal to 7. By using distance formula, okay, distance B comma C is equal to x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Okay, there is no need to write the formula again and again. Now once if you have written in the sum, second time you can start from here also, but I am showing you the formula also. Okay, second time you can start directly also, the sum will be short, marks will be fully marks will be given to you. Okay, don't worry about the marks, but I am showing you in detail here. So x2 is minus 4 and x1 is minus 2, minus x1 is 2, 4 minus 2 whole square plus y2 is 7 and y1 is minus 5. So minus minus, this minus and this minus becomes plus. So you will get here minus minus plus, minus 6 the whole square plus 7 plus 5 12, 12 the whole square. 6 square minus 6 square will be 36, minus का करेंगे square तो it will be in plus only, 36 plus 12 square is 144. So 136 plus 144, how much you will get? 180. 136 plus 144, 180. So here you got distance B comma C 180. Okay, 180 means what now? 180 you have to convert. This you will convert in mixed form. 180 को mixed form में लाने का. So 180 को mixed form में लाने के लिए 36 5 180. Or if you don't know, you can use the prime factor. This is a very simple way. Prime factor method you can use. See, if you don't know, you can use this prime factor. 2 9s are 18, 0. 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10, Okay, 3 1s are 3, 3 5s are 15, again 3 5s are 15, 5 1s are 5. Okay, you can use prime factor method. अगर नहीं समझ रहा है तो prime factor method. Now from this one pair you will select 1, from this one pair you will select 1. Okay, 2 3s are 6, answer is 6 root 5. Okay, from this pair यहाँ पे से दो पैर या मतलब 2 into 2 में से 1 2 you will select and 3 into 3 मतलब 3, 2 3s are 6, 6 root 5. So distance B comma C is 6 root 5. Now we have to find out distance A comma C also. Okay, A comma C का भी distance find out करना है. So this prime factor method is important. If you don't know how to find out how to convert this, अगर ये convert करने नहीं आता है तो you can use prime factor method. इसको ग्रुप करने का, नंबर्स का ग्रुप करके उसमें से एक एक नंबर, one number you will select, one number you will select and you can get the answer. Okay, now also for distance A and C we are using the same formula. I have not written here x1 y1 x2 y2. Okay, there is no place here, so I have not written x1 y1 and x2 y2. You have to write distance A comma C, formula x2 minus x1 the whole square, y2 minus y1 the whole square. If you will not write this formula directly, if you will write this, then also will do. Okay, your marks will not get cut. Okay, so minus 4 minus 1, minus 4 minus 1 the whole square you will get, and 7 plus 3 the whole square, A and C. So you will get 5 square minus minus plus, minus 5 का square 25 and 7 plus 3 10, 10 square का square 100, 100 plus 25 will be 125. Okay, and you know square root of 125 means 25 5s, 25 5s is 125. So 5 root 5, 25 5s, 25 into 5, इसका square root आता है 5, 5 root 5 is the answer for A comma C. So now here you can check distance A comma B is root 5 and distance A comma C is 5 root 5. ये वाला distance A comma 5 plus 1, 5 plus 1 is 6, 6 root 5, and distance B comma 6 B comma C was 6 root 5. B comma C तुम्हारा था 6 root 5. So sum of the two is equal to this third. So if you are getting like this, sum of the two is equal to third, then only the points are collinear. If you are not getting like this, कौन सा भी दो प्लस करने का, कौन सा भी दो उसमें प्लस करके थर्ड वन आना चाहिए, because total we are solving 3 times ना, we are solving how many times, 3 times we are using. So any two you can plus, and if you will plus you should get the third one. अगर ऐसा मिल रहा है then the points are collinear. So here you can see distance A comma B plus distance A comma C. Root 5 is 1 root 5 plus 5 root 5. So 6 root 5. 6 root 5 is equal to 6 root 5. So points are collinear. Okay. So here this sum is over. Okay. In this collinear points you are solving 3 times. You are using 3 times distance formula. Keep in mind. Don't forget this. Okay. Because full exercise is based on distance formula only. Okay. Is that clear? In this you have total 4 sums are there. Total we are having 4 sums. So one sum I have solved for you. Remaining 3 you can solve it. Okay, it is very easy. We are using distance formula. So remaining 3 sums you can solve it. Same pattern, same way. Okay. Stay home. Stay safe. Thank you very much.